Oh, sweet Jesus. Please,
Okay, so
God.
Please.
should only need 14 people then in the server max. Is that right? 4 of us casters, 2 admins.
Yep. That should be fine.
Well, wait. That would be. Oh, wait. 8.
That's what.
8 plus 4 plus
6.
2, 14.
Okay.
Glass currently isn't online, so he shouldn't join. Oh, they added a hyphen in their name.
Oh my God, this is the first game that's gonna have both teams tagged up. Beautiful.
No. No way. Holy shit, look at these pings. What the fuck?
Wow, this server's god awful. What is this?
I thought... Should we switch to a West Coast server? What server is this? The server.
Well,
Take
I mean,
it down.
everyone has equally bad ping. So the
What?
question is, if we move to a California server, would the majority have better ping, and then just 2 people would have bad ping?
It's...
Punisher told me that 6 of them were West Coast players, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I have better ping than this.
I'm pretty sure it's the server because I have 120 ping right now and I'm in Maine. This is Illinois. I usually have like 60.
Company move?
I've got 184, which is a lot higher for me than what I usually get in Illinois as well.
Do we want to try Texas?
Oh god, I'm about to go. If it gives better pings than this, sure, but I don't know. Texas, I mean, you said yourself, Sense, that even for some North American players, it can be pretty bad at times.
Alright, well, then let's try Texas.
Apparently they claim they're all West Coast, so maybe California would be better.
Alright. We're doing California.
Yay. What was that noise?
Oh, that was weird.
The Virgil ain't going no further, but y'all can make it to the bridge from here.
Thanks, brother.
Y'all take care now.
Look at all those green pings. Beautiful.
Oh man, definitely not acceptable. Who wants green pings for a tournament match?
I mean, but doesn't Dragon get a say? He has 200.
Don't know what.
I have the same amount of ping now that I did on California, Illinois.
Help me out.
Are you like dead center?
No, I'm in Maine. That's confusing me. Did we have all 8 players in server? Or are we still missing one?
I think we did. Can you give Caster again?
Yep. Are you technically casting Sens or?
Not really. No. I don't need it.
Okay, right.
I'll just use my fancy spec head.
Yeah, he doesn't need to do.
Blank. Who is he and why is he here?
Blank is Lucifer. That's one of the fourth for blue.
Oh, okay.
He's a sub, but he's been playing for the past 3 games. Oh my god, we have all the people in server. Beautiful.
But not your streamer.
Is Zero coming back?
No idea.
Well, until he changes his mind, I'll put it at 13 for the time being. Just
Oh no. Is this a team that uses in-game chat?
probably.
They're talking right now. Or were.
Well, I mean, I imagine these guys probably play vanilla most of the time. I suppose. Well, I don't know for certain.
I crashed trying to execute my casting executable. Okay, there we go.
By the way, both teams are in Mumble, and they're match 1 and match 2, whatever. So we can do war rooms.
Yeah, yeah. Dragon, can you move me when we do war rooms? Please.
Yes, but for that I will have to. Wait, so I have to get the mumble window up and then you have a monitor.
Good guy, Dragon.
Thank you.
Good guy, Euro.
First time ever.
Who'd have thought, huh?
The few, the proud.
What the What are these sprays?
Help! Reloading!
Okay.
I'm just glad my thing doesn't crash when I auto-tab out so many times. Like I used to do in my old rig.
This shit says use of deadly force authorized.
How do I get my casting back? I typed in not casting to take it off.
There you go.
Alright, do you guys want to do a quick roster rundown before we start? Because we're just
Yeah.
waiting on us at this point.
We can do the start. We can introduce the teams, explain the significance, and then get it pumping.
Comes Zero.
There we go, we were full.
Oh, that's such a funny meme. Wait, so are we starting the stream up?
Yeah, we're ready.
Oh!
Hey, not you, killer.
No, God.
Yeah, we've just been waiting on you.
Wow, Okay, awkward. Hey guys. Welcome to round 12. Is that right? 12? It's not 13, right?
Well,
It is 12.
Okay, it's round 12 of the MavWar tournament. I'm here with Dragon and Sense Mattress. I'll just call you Sense because that's much shorter and much easier to say. So anyways, we've got a good game for you tonight on the Parish. Actually, it's not even night. It is the day. It's the early afternoon. We've got a good match, though. Both of these teams duking it out so they can make it into the grand finals. So both teams right now have 3 points, and the winner of this game is going to move on to the finale of this tournament. So today we're doing something a little bit different. We have Sense joining us. He's a participant in this tournament, and he's on a team that's participating in the video games. And so we're going to have him here to join us in the castage so that he can give his input and give us a little inside scoop on what's going on.
Go live.
Oh shit, I hit a... It's starting! The game's starting!
We're alive, boys.
You ready to go?
We're live, the hit's already coming in before I can even see what's going on. We got a double proxy boom with the charge coming out, and the jockey gets M2 to death. That is confirmed 3 M2s that jockey didn't stand a chance, and this smoker does get a little pull on Coach in the back. A little bit of chip coming out, the survivors managed to slay that infected attack very well. They're going to push forward now. Sense, did you think that was a good attack? Drag, did you think that was a good attack? Let's get your votes in.
Oh, definitely. It was a good damage indeed. It was about nearly 40 damage on the board, actually. So, for that, in terms of the quota, pretty good first attack. But there is a tank up for Pink Rektum Obsession in the hands of Scoops.
And are we doing the war room?
Yes.
War room
Yes, we
confirmed.
are.
Let's go to an infected war room, the Pink Rectum Obsession.
Oh, that car's lost.
I saw an opportunity. I thought I could get both of them in there. Go in, go in.
Go in.
If you can get out, get out.
Well, that went well.
If you go in, you gotta say that you're going in.
I got a misery in my bones.
And welcome back. It just seems like a moment ago that we were just talking to you. That tank got killed relatively quickly. Tank committed with a single boom, but everything got shut down really quick. We got a boom going out with a pull going out onto Coach. Oh my goodness, Coach, get out of there, dude, you're doomed! Good thing the charge missed, and the boomer's trying to jump up to get some scratches, but not really getting anything. But the jockey's still up. That could be a solo jockey, but no, Rochelle gets the kill. But this boomer's still alive. No, the boomer is now dead. Wow. We've got 2 guys booming right now, but the survivors are moving forward with a huge health bonus. This is humongous. If they can make it to the safe room with this much health bonus, they're going to have a huge score from the first map. Oh my goodness, Drac.
Oh my goodness, indeed. That was a particularly unusual attack as well. It looked like the boomer was on point, but I did not know where the charger was going with this attack going down the ramp. We have a hard to going around though. We've got this witch here that's just actually on the other side of the door inside the kitchen with a spitter waiting. We're going to go for the crown, and it's taking you sweet time catching a charge in the spit. He is a tampon though, he is not bonus. Coach being pulled by the smoker from behind the fence. Actually, nice bit of damage, but not a huge amount. And they're still going strong on the bonus.
Yeah, most of the damage still done to Ellis. He's not the health bonus, so if the survivors can push into the safe room right now, they are going to be maintaining a humongous health bonus, and that is going to be very good for Blue Dynamite to start this tournament match. But we do have a jockey sneaking up from behind, trying to jump, gets punched in the face by Ellis, still trying to do something, but gets skeeted out of the air. Will this hunter make it in time before he gets in the safe room? No, but Ellis is just trying to get the skeet, trying to get the frag, not even closing the door, ticking away his health bonus. That is all right, but 872, that is an extremely strong score with the first map. Really good job. Pro needs to play a strong survivor side here if they want to keep this game close out the gate.
Indeed. I know, because we didn't really get to do a proper rundown of teams beforehand.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. You can take care of that.
Yeah, okay, so we have teams Blue Dynamite versus Pink Rectum Obsession. Blue, obviously, are the blue tag team, and Pro are Pink Rectum Obsession. They are both playing for a spot in the, I believe it's the, is it the quarterfinals or the semi-finals of the knockout stage? The semi-finals, right. So it's the final 4 teams. And basically whoever wins this one will be making their way to that knockout stage. So it's win or lose, do or die for both these teams here.
Yes, indeed. And we still do have Sense here. We haven't really given him a chance to talk. So, Sense, that first tank, how do you think that first tank went so far?
Could have gone a lot better, and it could have gone a lot worse. In my opinion, the support didn't land too well, but he did what he could to get that down.
Absolutely. With that single boom, it seems like it could have done a little bit more damage, but sometimes nothing really goes in your favor. So the tank did what he could. SI did what they could, but all in all, the survivors did a great job of shutting down their entire hit. And I'm going to ready up now. And let's see how they handle this first hit. We do have a... Why is my spec HUD not working? Okay, there we go. We got a Jackie Charger Smoker Boomer coming in. No spitter, so they don't have to worry about the spit damage. But we do see a good hit coming in, getting cleared pretty quick. If they don't help Rochelle right now, though, these common infecteds could slay her. There could be a tremendous amount of damage coming out to Rochelle right now. She's struggling. She's M2ing, but she needs help. Help her, guys. Rochelle needs to be cleared right now so they can move forward to get this tank spawned. Oh, the tank is spawned. So right now they just need to clear Rochelle. She could get in cap. Oh, my goodness. So we got a tank up in the hands of Lucifer by Blue Dynamite. Let's go ahead and go to Affected War Room, see how they handle this tank.
Looks like you're so far away.
If you get the boom, I'll probably commit. Done. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna commit. Might as well.
Good jockey. Beautiful jockey. Goes that health bonus. Good round. That's the way to start. It's already that.
Welcome back. We just saw a wipe on Pink Rektum Obsession. Blue Dynamite doing a solid job on the first map. That's 872 points to 89 going into map 2. Are you kidding me? That's more than 700 points. Holy cow. Tank did a good job. It kind of hesitated on moving in as SI went in right away, and the tank kind of came in at a slow pace. But you know what? That actually worked out, but because the Horde didn't even come in right away. A 2 boom came out. The smoker got killed right away, but the tank moved in with all that Horde, and with a little bit of assistance from that jockey, managed to get the wipe. So really well done by the infected team.
Yeah, the survivors just looked completely uncoordinated, disoriented, did not know what they wanted to do. It looks like half of them wanted to fight the tank, the other half wanted to run away, and most of them just wanted to leave Rochelle hanging with the smoker.
Yeah, and the Horde just made everything that more complicated. I mean, that shows how significant a 2 boom can be. You land that 2 boom, the tank is going to have a good time because the commons are going to come in and they're going to slow down the survivors. And unfortunately, the survivors put themselves in a bad position, allowing the tank to get several multi-hits, ultimately leading to their demise. So, well played by the infected team. They have a strong lead going into map 2 right now, and as long as they maintain this lead, I mean, they could just make every map at this point and still do a good job as long as their health bonus was good enough. So as long as they can do that, Blue Dynamite might have the game.
Yeah, 783 point lead after Parish map 1, like the shortest map and all left at it 2. That's quite a sizable advantage against the rest of Parish. With the next 2 maps coming up actually being endurance maps as well, so it's unlikely but the survivors will get big returns and points from those 2 maps. But we have to wait and see. It can be stupid surprises.
Yeah, there's a long way that they would have to go. Everything would have to work in their favor. Every single M2 would have to land. The tank would have to miss every punch for everybody to get into the safe room with a solid health bonus. But, you know, I've seen crazy things happen. So the infected team just needs to focus. They need to not worry about what happened in map 1, and they need to come into map 2 with a fresh set of eyes. And they need to coordinate their attacks well so that they can make sure the survivors either get wiped or they have not much health bonus going into the safe room. So, anything's possible on this map. I mean, this first hit could be devastating if they have a spitter. They do have a charger and a jockey from what I can see. If they do have a spitter, this could be a very dangerous hit. But even with a boomer, if they can get some separation, this could be devastating.
Now, we have a super early tank here, so this could be the comeback map. They wipe them here and make this map, and it'll be a close game again.
Oh man, is this right out the safe room? I didn't see the timer. Where's it at?
It's 70%. They might actually just get into the park by the time it triggers. I don't think it'll be to the point where they have to stay put in the beginning area.
Yeah, that's a good point. If we keep seeing these early tanks, I mean, that's a game changer. I mean, if one team wipes with their tank on the early tank and then they survive it on their end, that's a huge amount of points that they can accumulate just because of that early tank. So let's see. We've got the ready up going out here. Come on, Spec HUD. Spec HUD takes too long. These guys are attacking too fast. I can't even type in Spec HUD. We got a Charger, Jockey, Boomer, Smoker, so we don't have the spitter, but we do have a triple cap with the boom. So if we get to see a good boom with some separation, this could be a lot of damage on Blue Dynamite. So let's see how well the pros here on the infected team do this attack. The survivors are going to bait this quite a lot. So this could be a 2-minute bait. Hopefully it is, because that means the survivors will stand a better chance of surviving. And here they come. We do have a charger spawned behind this van. Wait for the boom. The boom does come in, and the charge does land, but it's only a momentary charge. It's not a separation. A good separation pull right now, but the survivors managed to get it, even though there are 2 boom. So not a tremendous amount of damage. They weren't able to capitalize on getting some separation, but they did land a couple of damage points, so not too bad. But the tank will spawn up now. If I were the survivors, I would push super far ahead.
There is a tank indeed, and it was going to be in the hands of Dustin and Band for Team Pink Rektum Obsession. Survivors are already in the park, they seem, so they don't have to run back. Charger is threatening to... Nick tried leveling, but it does get clear before the charge can be completed. Hunter's trying to pants run like mad, trying to land on one of the survivors. Jockey's coming in from the front and trying to get a couple of scratches. There's a rock being thrown away. Well, now I think we can actually get Brightness into the war.
Yeah, we'll go ahead with another infected tip. I gotta grab another beer.
Gotta keep sight, man.
Are you guys ready for a hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got charger up.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Did you get a hit?
No, I didn't. That was close.
What are you doing?
He's just taking a little chip.
Rocks are useless, I'm telling you. It's keeping sight is the most important. Keep sight. Go up top. Keep sight.
Alright, second place, I'm going in.
Alright, we gotta get him control.
Okay, go.
Don't go in. What are you... I mean, not
I'm on
SI. SI are
second.
waiting. Tank goes in first. It's always like that. It's the corner 1, then we go in as support.
Sorry, I thought you were talking to me when you said don't go in.
Holy moly, welcome back! That was an AI tank. Unexpected turn of events. I'm surprised that the pro team allowed that tank to go AI. The tank was actually within close proximity, but allowed it to go AI when he could have committed. And unfortunately, the AI tank only got a couple hits, so the survivors are sitting super good. And we got a hit coming in. Charger's coming in. It gets the quad charge. Oh my goodness, but that spit, where's the spit? A beautiful quad charge, but the spit did not land. He actually spit the wall. But we do have 2 in caps. Wow, that charge made up for that AI tank instantly. But, you know, if that spit would have landed on somebody, that would have been a lot more damage. That's the first quad charge I've seen in a long time, so that was pretty sweet.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, it was a very weird spit. It looked like it was a very tiny puddle that just went along the wall, but brilliant double charge, a great double in cap as well. That's what Team Pro really needed after setting their tank AI.
Yeah, that was... Oh, and a Hunter just gets skeeted as I was talking. Will this jockey be able to get something? No, I think everything's going to get shut down right now. No, Ellis is trying to go through, but he's getting ganged up on by a boomer. Oh, he gets the shove. Beautiful work. Ellis barely making it out of there alive. Goodness gracious. He could have been killed by that boomer and that jockey, but he shut it down. Very good job. But yeah, that AI tank, really unfortunate. I think that tank was just scared of what to do. He kind of hesitated. He was going back and forth, and it just went AI. Those bushes were blocking his line of sight. But the infected team can do some damage here. They still have this event, so they need to focus on the black folks here, Coach and Rochelle. If they can do that and get their health bonus down, they can at least stop them from getting a tremendous amount of damage, or a lot of points, I should say. And we do have a 100 jockey spinner charger. This is the perfect hit for this the start of this event. If they can land this hit, it is going to be devastating. No, the charger chest bumps. We do see a 100 land, but that charger got the chest bump and was not able to do anything, and the jockey landed for just a small amount of time. Not a lot of damage going out here. I think if that charge would have been able to land, we would have seen a lot more damage go out. Oh no, we've got a jockey in the back. He's hiding. He might get the in cap. Is this going to be the in cap? Yes! The jockey gets it. Run, jockey, run! We could see a revenge jockey, which we all know is the worst jockey of all. And here he comes.
He's going at it.
Holy moly!
And Coach is in the spit. Oh, just takes his pills and gets that.
Boy, I tell you, if you see a jockey and you let it get away, you better be prepared for pain, because if that jockey comes back, he's going to do extra damage with the revenge
Double
jockey.
boom at the back. Ellis is black and white. There's no spare pills on him. I mean, he could actually die here if he's not careful.
If this boomer can get in here, if he can climb over this fence, this boomer can get the kill on Ellis. Here he comes. Oh, but the shove goes out. Oh, Ellis needs to be careful right now. There are no pills left. Lucifer, Ellis has no HP left. All it's going to take is one common hit. And here comes the charger. Oh, Dragon, did you just see that?
I did indeed. That was a great charger coming in. Trooper charger. Hunter, though, did come in ninja and getting a scratch on Ellis, which killed him.
Beautiful work by Pro. This is what the infected team needed. They didn't do a whole lot with their tank. They did get a quad charge, but this event, they slayed Lucifer already. They just need to focus on the last survivors. At the very least, focus on Rochelle. Get that health bonus down. They're getting spawns up right now, so as long as they focus their attacks, they're going to do great. Oh my goodness, a quad boom. I did not even expect that. That was a great 360 boom. And here comes the SI. This hunter needs to land something beautiful here. Come on, jockey, get in there. Get the help. Get the help that he needs. No, gets M2'd. And everything is now dead, but look at their health. It is nothing. They are barely skating by right now.
Yeah, absolutely. They're just going by the skin of their teeth. They've only got 3 survivors, trying to get the distance points they need to keep and cement their advantage. But, boy, I mean, one dead. They've got Witch up ahead as well. They still have the cord on their back. It's going to be tough for them to make the save from.
Yeah, Rochelle health bonus, played by Jules, is carrying all of the health right now, trying to help their team as much as possible. Pulls out the melee weapon to try to slay these infected. Gets the M2 on the jockey. Oh no, there's a smoker up still though. Can she get it? Watch out behind you. There it is. Beautiful. Get the nice. Good kill. Beautiful kill by Jules, but she's got to hurry. She's got to get her friends up right now, but there's too many common infected. We've got a hunter just around the corner.
Just playing a distraction game, actually.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful distraction. We've got a spit coming up. That spit needs to hurry and get a sprint onto the down survivors. Oh, and here he comes. Will he get the no-scope spit onto Rochelle? He's hiding behind the corner. Goes for the spit. Jules, get out of there. Oh, no, and that's it.
Yeah, Rochelle was fighting a losing battle there. She was trying to get her teammates up desperately at the same time, trying to defend off the SI. All the while, commons were just going at Coach and Nick, and she really did not have any other option.
Yeah, with 2 down survivors in an event with lots of commons, it is highly unlikely that you're going to manage to get anybody up with all of these spawns continuing to come up in a staggered fashion. All you need is one SI to delay a pickup and then just over and over and over again, and that's what happened. Rochelle couldn't do anything, tried to push forward to get some extra points, but got dealt with pretty quickly by the SI. So, beautiful work by Team Pro, Pink Rektum Obsession. They managed to make a bad situation turn really well. They had a tank go AI, but they came back and they handled things very well on the event. The survivors were sitting so well with 3 health bonus, plenty of HP to even make the event with no problem, but the infected attacks were too much for them to handle. So great work. So Blue Dynamite, they cannot take this for granted. They need to do well with this tank. Or do well at the event. They just need to stop this team because they're hungry for a comeback right now.
Looks like we're having a player switch.
Oh, a player
Lucifer.
switch mid-game.
Yeah,
Lucifer,
apparently
who is the sub?
Khufu was in the server, was apparently going to play, except no one really clarified that.
Oh, and he got booted.
Yeah.
So it looks like, I guess Lucifer was just the sub, right? Or he's their backup?
Well, I mean, they did say that he was part of their team, but they never actually specified that he's actually going to substitute one of them, which is why I thought, okay, well, if he's here, he's going to be watching the team play live. Thought, that's why I kicked him. I thought, better not take the risk. But seeing as he's going to be an actual substitute now, it's alright.
Well, okay, so we do have Khufu coming in and subbing out, who did he sub out? Was it Lucifer?
It was Lucifer.
Okay. So we've got a switch up of the team here, and Blue Dynamite is currently in the lead. So let's see how the dynamic of the team changes now that they have Khufu. Hopefully they can still maintain a strong, amount of teamwork so that they continue to do well. So we're going to see how this team changes things. It might even be for their benefit. I don't know the difference in players. I think they were using a backup and now they're using one of their starters, so that could be bad news for Pink Rektum Obsession. But we're going to find out with this early tank fight for sure.
Well, they need to mount a serious comeback to Pink Rektum Obsession. 1,200 points down, roughly, and after this comes the endurance maps, so they really need a strong performance in this map. Try and make it to the safe room with a 500 or 600 bows, really bring them back into the game nicely. But that's going to be one hell of a performance for them to pull off.
Yeah, it's not going to be the easiest thing to pull off, even for some of the more veteran teams. Making it through this tank and the event with a strong health bonus is not an easy task. It's just, there's not a whole lot you can do in some of these cases, especially on the event. I mean, all it takes is a good charge and spit to really change everything in this map. So it looks like we're waiting for Khufu and Lobby to ready up still. Oh, Khufu pulls out the tag. Impressive. We wanted to see that. If you do not tag up, you will be banned and never allowed to play ever again. So fortunately, he did get that tag on just in time because I had my ban hammer ready. I was itching to hit it. My finger was just scratching the button, but he managed to pull it off just in time. Sense, how do you think the team Pro is going to do on this map?
Personally, I think Pro, they're going to take this first hit well, and they're going to beat this tank, and they're going to make this map with 800 bonus, and they're going to come back and take the lead. That's what I'm hoping for.
I love the optimism. That's exactly what I'm hoping for, too, because I only want to see close games. I want to be wondering the entire time who the hell's going to win, especially in a match that's this important, because both of these teams want to make it to the semifinals, and whoever loses here is not going to have that opportunity. So they are going to be jabbing each other left and right over and over again. Here comes the ready up. Woo! Let's see what happens on this first hit. We don't see a spitter, so they need to get some separation. They need to get a pull forward, a charge forward, something. But they have all of the separation cappers that they need, a jockey smoker and a charger. So they need to land this boom, and they need to get some separation if they want to maximize the amount of damage that they need on this first hit.
Yeah, jockey, charger, smoker, boomer. It's actually the ultimate separation lineup, and it's just a case of where the SI planned them exactly and did get their time right. They could do some really serious damage here against the survivors, but in the interest of a close game, we hope that the survivors can actually ace it, come out of the safe room strong.
Yeah, I want to see nothing but headshots and no-scopes on this first attack. I want to see everything get instantly slayed. Here comes the bait. Smoker tries to get somebody, but they duck back into the safe room. Here comes the boom, but they're in the safe room. Not much they can do.
That was a classic bait from Nick, just sort of running out, getting all the SI to spawn, and then running back in again untouched.
Yeah, good work on the bait. They need to deal with this common infected very quickly because they want to push out while the infected still has 3 spawns. They need to be careful, though, because they can still do a lot of damage with this. We see a double charge and a pull, and here comes the jockey. Oh, this is not good. This is a lot of damage going out to the survivors right now. I do not know how that double charge landed, but we've got a jockey all the way back in the safe room, taking him back to where he started. This is a huge amount of damage. That was an impressive attack. I mean, that charge just charged like 1 inch and managed to hit 2 guys. I don't know how the heck that happened, but that led to this much damage. Wow.
Let's head through the park.
Fizz behind that charge, but nevertheless it worked out for them. They got a huge amount of damage. Got to be roughly about 150, 180 worth damage total on the board here. with a tank up in the hands of Lobby for blue Dynamite, see if they can actually further cement that damage of this tank and we'll send Brightness over to their Warren.
I don't think this will
If you smoke one, I'll charge him.
Alright. Try to land on the charger.
On the same team. Reloading.
So you wanna like, we're gonna cap someone?
And just like get like a rock rain rock or something like that.
Yeah, so you wanna rock them as they're getting up from being capped, or as they're capped.
You have to go quick though, I'm about to lose my first pass. Just keep sight for now. Try not to lose it. You can rotate around.
Okay, so...
Wait. He's gonna have to commit. Just get ready for the commit.
So... Yeah.
Just start going in, tank, yeah? Back him up.
Help him out. Help him.
Shoot it! Shoot it! I am reloading. Do that again and I'll come back on you.
Yeah, it's just...
Nailed it, coach.
It's a terrible spot for a tank, dude.
Reloading. Grab the shotgun. Heads up.
Beautiful, beautiful survivor play by the Pink Rektum session. They shut down all of the SI and shut down the tank. The tank didn't land very many punches. He got juked pretty hard, and the other survivors did a great job of shutting down the SI. So right now, the survivors have a good chunk of health bonus. If they can just hold it together, they can make it through this event, no worries, and make it to the safe room and get some serious points back on this map.
Reloading.
It was a great performance by the survivors, especially what they needed after being hit hard in that first attack. We have a Boomer though sacking himself and popping proxy on Rochelle. We do actually have a hit going in as well with Smoker on the left. Hunter coming in from behind, getting skeeted by Reflector. Smoker pretty much sacking himself. Charger and Spitter are going to save themselves for the event.
Yeah, wise decision by the Infected. If they were to send that in right now, they would not be able to do anything on this corner. So at the very least, they do have a charge spit. So the survivors need to be careful here. Even though there's 2 Infected only, this is the 2 Infected you do not want to mess with. So they need to get through this choke point really quick because more SI are coming available. They need to be very careful right now because if this charge spit lands, this could be the end of the survivors. And the Charger's coming in right now. Jockey got killed right away. The Charger misses, tries to go for an easy, quick charge into the fence, but gets taken care of. The survivors right now with 4 pills and plenty of health to run quickly. They are going to move forward now, and this is looking extremely, extremely good for Pink Rektum Obsession. If they can handle the rest of the hits through this event like that first one, they are going to do great going into the safe.
You know, I honestly thought they had a spitter for that attack, and I was expecting it. Surprised I didn't see it, and then I realized it's actually Sense being a spitter on my hand.
Oh my god, it's brightness for me. I thought they had a spitter too, dude. Oh, we just got ultimately trolled.
Exactly.
Oh, this is no good. We do have another hit. The survivors need to be careful here. Just bait, because they've got plenty of health right now. And here comes the Infected hit. Everything's getting shut down. We do see a Smoker pull getting pretty good amount of damage on NT, but it is clear nonetheless. And we've got a small bit of spit delay. So the survivors took a good amount of chip there, not a whole lot, but a decent enough. But the survivors are going to move forward, shut this event down, and wait for these doors to open. I mean, the Infected only have maybe 3 attacks tops as long as these survivors start to move through these choke points really quick.
They do have the Witch coming up. So you can hit on that and see how that goes for them.
That's a good point. We do have a Witch that could be disastrous. If one survivor gets in-capped and they have a really good hit, this could be the end of it. But we do have a hit coming in right now. There's a ton of comments. A sweet triple boom with the pounce going out onto one of the non-boom survivors. And a charge to the jockey. That's a triple cap with a boom. This is not looking good for the survivors. Oh no, this could be the wipe actually. We've only got 1 survivor up right now, and we still have a Hunter and a charge destroying 2 survivors with comments, and that's it. 2 survivors are going to be dead, and the Charger's going to try to finish the job but miss. But that is surely going to be it for Rochelle. I am just flabbergasted right now.
Rochelle was struggling like mad throughout the whole thing, desperately trying to swing her bat, anything that would free her teammates, but was having no luck whatsoever. Didn't realize she was getting a severe back rub from the jockey as well. And just gave them enough time, the SI, to actually kill the rest of their friends off.
That was the perfect SI hit. We saw a triple boom and then an immediate pounce on one of the survivors that was not boomed. And then we saw a charger and a jockey come in and land as well. So a triple cap with a 3 boom during an event, oh, there was not much that they could do right there.
That was a little bit of deja vu because last map, it was Rochelle again who was up after her team got boomed in cap. And yet again it happened at the exact point.
Yeah, that was, I mean, if that attack would not have landed as successfully as it did, the survivors would have surely made it to safe room, I think, because that was their best opportunity. Well, I guess the witch as well, but I honestly think they would have handled the witch fine. That attack right there just caught me off guard personally, and it caught the survivors off guard, and it completely shut the survivors down, even though they had so much potential to make it to the safe room. They had health for days, and they even still had plenty of pills to go around. So there's no reason they shouldn't have been able to make it, but that hit was so perfect and it landed so flawlessly that it ended everything for them right there in an instant.
I mean, there might have been a part of them that thought they probably wouldn't attack now because there was still the witch up ahead. I mean, they could hear it plainly, but that boomer really did catch them off guard, and that just set up the rest of the tri-cap. Just were not expecting them to hit that soon before the witch.
Yeah, because if that attack would have just gotten completely shut down, that should have been a free witch. So it's honestly, it was kind of a gamble. They either attacked there or they waited for the witch, and they opted to just go and not even bother with the witch. But it worked out.
We gotta keep following the freeway.
So this is map 3. We've got 1,200 points to 500 points. So that's a good spread. We got a charger coming in. He's not sure what to do. He kind of backs off. What is he doing? Oh, he gets the charge anyways. He juked everybody, but we do see a smoker pull as well getting chipped. So we got 2 survivors that took some chip. I did not think that charger was actually going to land anything because he was back and forth. Not sure if he wanted to go in.
That was no, I could see what it was a poker face charger. He knew Nick had a melee weapon out in his hands. He was just timing it so that he wouldn't go in for an instant level. He just waited for Nick to sort of keep him guessing, then go for the charge and landed it.
Yeah, that's a good point. If you see somebody with a melee weapon and you have a charger, you gotta bait the melee or else you're donezo. We see the infected come in. The charger gets stumbled. Will the charger come in? Oh, he does a little bit of a poker face too. He's gonna wait for his SI to get in to cause enough distraction. Here comes the charger. Oh, but he gets slayed by Nick with the melee weapon. The one thing that the charger is weak against, and that is melee weapon rape. Wow.
Absolutely. Nick this time actually landing the levelers. Didn't get the luck in the first attack, but doing so there, saving his team from further damage. So he can land them.
Yeah, melee weapons are a force to be reckoned with as long as you do your jukes or do your anti-melee weapon baiting with the SI. You can sometimes avoid a level, but they're just really strong. Let's see, we've got a charger, jockey, boomer, smoker, no spitter for inside of this room, so it might be better for them to come out of this building so that they can capitalize with this boom. And it looks like we got a witch ahead. Red actually at the drop. The boomer's scratching her, trying to get her spooked so that she charges after the survivors, but it looks like they're probably going to draw it. So this boomer's not really going to be able to do a whole lot because the survivors are just going to run the other direction. But is this a 1v1 with the witch and the boomer? Whoa. Oh my god, the witch just slayed the boomer. That is it for the boomer, but she's still coming in and gets the in cap on Nick. No way. I cannot believe this. This witch has showing no prejudice for either one of these teams, slaying both infected and survivors. Gets the no-scope on the boomer and then immediately rushes towards Nick and gets the instant in cap. I was not expecting that. I thought after slaying the boomer, the witch was just gonna run off and do stupid whiny stuff, but I was corrected. Wow.
What a brilliant attack as well by the SI. Whilst that frenzy was going up at the front with the witch and the boomer, Nick was actually blocking the stairs at the back, but didn't sight the charger coming out from behind and landing the double charge. When an attack going in there, not much damage on the board at all, killing the spitter, saving the boomer as well.
Wow. And we saw the SI just now commit Sudoku on the survivors. They sent in their attack already. So it looks like they're going to probably be sacking for the proper order. They're getting a nice triple boom. So as long as this boom dies, it's not going to die yet. I think they're going to actually attack here with this boom, possibly.
I think so. They're just sacking the boom. I'm
hoping so, because they're going to want to hit for this choke coming up.
Yeah, they're saving the jockey, hunter, and the charger. They're presumably going to get a spitter for this. Wonder if they can actually do it in the tunnel itself, try and get a charge and spit.
Yeah, whatever they do right now, if they can get a spit, they really need to do work with that, because Blue Dynamite has a tremendous amount of health bonus. So they want to knock this down even further before they get to this tank fight.
They're going to attack in the tunnel. We've got the Hunter coming in, distracting on the right. And beside the Jockey coming in from the left. Where is the Charger? Charger hasn't even spawned yet. Here he comes though. Gets a double. Yeah, it was a double charge. It was spit right in, waiting behind the other pillar.
Oh, beautiful amount of damage. With that delayed charger, I did not think they were going to pull off a solid hit, but the charger got in there just in time. It was dark enough, and there was enough distraction for that charge to land a double with the spit. That was a really solid hit. As you can see with the survivors, with only one set of pills, and all of them pretty well beat up, and they still have to fight a tank, so this is exactly what the pro team needs.
Yeah, tank is at 77%. They've done a huge amount of damage already. Not that much, really. It's stripped away from the survivors, except for Rochelle, who's being pulled back, but there wasn't an alarm car for the side of Prosper from. They do have a charger coming up on that double, triple charge.
Oh my god, into the alarm car! Dragon, this is insane! This is a beautiful hit coming out. We still got a smoker eyeballing the survivors. What's he gonna do? He tries to get a smoke, but it gets cleared by a melee weapon. Really solid hit though. We saw a sweet proxy boom coming out, getting 3 survivors with a triple charge afterwards. We're just seeing nothing but triples. If we see another triple of any kind, this could be the end for Survivor.
Oh my god, Killer, that triple charge with the alarm car was sublime.
That was beautiful. It was lined up so well, and that is exactly what they need. If they can continue this rampage on the survivors, they might not even see the tank today on this map.
Some might be ending this game without having played their tank. It's quite possible, but they've got Coach in the spit capped and Jockey riding Alice's head. Coach, has he been in cap? No, that's his first in cap, so he's not black or white. None of them are at the moment, but there is his tanking up pretty soon.
Yeah, they don't have, let's see, they might have pills up in this ambulance. They've got one set, only one. So we're definitely going to have at least 2 survivors, I think, be slow for this tank, which is not good. The tank should be able to make short work of blue Dynamite.
Yep, tank in the hands of Reflector. We're going to be going in. We've got a Smoker in the back pulling Coach a little bit. Oh, but the Death Spit don't got Coach down. It's black and white. We got the tank coming in with the car.
I don't think, no war room for sure. This should be a very short tank fight. The molly, they threw a molly and it missed. It landed right at the car. It was a good molly, but the tank knew it was coming, so he avoided it. Right now, the tank just needs to avoid taking a lot of damage. They do have a low amount of HP, but they still could slay this tank if this tank is not careful. So he needs to work this car up slowly, wait for his SI to be in position, and then move in and finish things off. But he's going to throw a rock. He's just trying to move this car a little bit further, and here he comes with the flaming car. Will he get an instant in-cap with this car hit? He's going to go for it. It's going to land on the neck. Beautiful car hit, and now he's going to commit kill on Coach, an instant one-hit kill. Blue Jules is probably going to go for distance. Run, Blue Jules. Rochelle needs to run right now because she has a tank and a jockey chasing after her, but there's too many comments. There's no way she's going to make it any further, and this is going to be it for the survivors on this map.
Yeah, jockey gets first. That was beautiful, like parallel parking line with tank there with the car hitting Nick square on the head on top of that ambulance.
Wow, beautiful work by Pink Rektum Obsession. Really giving Blue Dynamite a run for their money. They shut the survivors down very well with a lot of solid hits and then a final wipe with the tank. But none of that will matter if they cannot make it far in this map. So they need to land these M2s, get these headshots. That way they can progress through this map and get to that tank and then make it to the safe room. If they cannot do that, they are still going to be looking at a 700-point difference going into the next map.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure actually if Finale's being played or not. Might have to ask Punisher that.
Finale is being played.
Oh, it is being played. Oh, okay, so they've got an extra map in hand. So still a bit more hope on the horizon for Pink Rektum Session, yeah.
Yes, and somebody might get slayed by a thunderstorm. So we got a Charger, Smoker, Boomer, Hunter. We don't have a spit, so they need to work on getting some separation on this first hit. They do not want to charge into the fence. They want to charge away from it so they can get separation. We see a smoke coming out, gets cleared instantly. The charge does go into the fence and lands on Coach. Managing to get some decent amount of ticks, actually, with a good triple boom coming out. The smoke just got slayed right now, but the boom's coming in for Nick. Run away, everybody. The boom just got slayed. We see 3 boom survivors struggling to make it forward right now. They need to clear a common infected right now so they can progress farther. but that they did not capitalize nearly as much as they could have. They need to charge away from that fence, making it more difficult for the survivors to get a clear. But nonetheless, they still managed to get a decent amount of chip, and they will have spawns for this next choke point.
So what's the next attack? We've got a Hunter and a Charger up. We've got a Smoker as well and a Spitter. Oh, this could be quite a devastating attack, actually. We've got Rochelle not being completely unresponsive towards the Charger around the corner, and you caught in the Spit as well. That's what happens.
Oh, no.
Keep
That was
guard
a
up.
double get-up, Dragon. That was a double get-up. Rochelle just got rocked by that Spit.
Fortunately for her, though, she didn't
Actually,
take that much damage. I would have thought she'd been slow by now.
Yeah, I just hit tab to look at her health, and I was like, there's no way. Because she had a Charger and a Hunter and a Spit. And that Spit landed at the very beginning of that hit. So I don't know how she didn't take that much damage. But Skooks managed to survive without even being slowed down by that hit. So the survivors are going to move forward here. There's another choke point ahead. The Infected are setting up their attack right now. We got a Hunter, Charger, Spitter, Boomer, a 2-2, but this is a pretty dangerous 2-2. If this Boom can land, this Charge and this Hunter are going to come in and do a lot of damage with the Spitter. And here it comes. The Boom gets shut down. Will the SI come in? They're hesitating right now. They were relying on that Boom to be able to land, but right now we just got a Hunter screeching and growling from a roof, and the survivors are just sitting here waiting. They're not bleeding out, so they're going to bait this for as long as they can. The Hunter looks like he's going to despawn. They're going to wait for this Witch, it seems, because we do have this Witch. So hopefully this Witch does not slay the Infected team and the survivors like it did the last round.
Well, hopefully, but I mean, any more crazy shenanigans from the Witch are always most appreciated. Of course, for the viewing spectacle. We do have a Smoker bite. Oh, we have a pause, though.
Oh my goodness, the first pause of this game. Wow. As you know, if you've played competitive Left 4 Dead 1 or 2, pausing is a huge part of the competitive scene. If you don't see pauses, you're probably playing in a pub. So pauses are a very normal part of the video game, and if you don't see at least 2 pauses within a match or a scrimmage, then something is not right.
The survivors are actually pausing to talk about if they can draw the Witch from here. That's what they're planning on doing.
They're performing the oldest trick in the book. They're pausing so they can call strats. If they weren't pausing it, they would have to deal with a potential hit as well as calling the strat. So right now the survivors have a tactical pause, and they are going to discuss thoroughly how they want to handle this Witch, because this Witch could go on a killing spree. And we do also have a discussion being had about the proper usage of mollies. And as Punisher said, you cannot molly the tank, but you can molly common infected or anything else other than that, as specified in the rule book.
I'm wondering whether they want to use it on the Witch, I imagine. They're probably thinking try and set her alight so she doesn't run as fast and maybe she'll die.
They do have the molly already, so that could be a solid strategy. They do have to be careful because they could get a pull down. I think they still have a Smoker. They should still have a Smoker. They could get a pull to the Witch, so that molly might not work out. But as long as they just jump out the window, throw the molly, and then run back in, they should be good. So hopefully they've trained for this moment, because if they have, they should be able to get a really solid molly or just an ordinary draw for the crown.
They do have a Smoker. The Smoker is actually right on top of the Witch, behind the camper there. He's pre-spawned up.
Oh god, I'm being called out in chat about burping. Sorry guys. I didn't mean it.
Well, they paused to ask a question. The question has been answered, so I'm kind of wondering why we're still procrastinating, actually.
Apparently strats are still being discussed. They've got the whiteboard out, they've got the dry erase markers, they're drawing the plans out, they got their circles, their X's, and their arrows, and they are strategizing so that they can maximize the amount of success that they can get on this Witch fight. Because if you do not plan appropriately for this Witch fight, she could come in, get multiple in-caps. I've seen it before. I've seen an entire team be slayed by just a Witch alone. So if they're not careful and if they do not focus their headshots appropriately, this could be the end of the survivors, which is not what we want to see. We want to see the survivors make it to the safe room with a lot of health bonus so they can still do really well in this tournament matchup. Because if they do not do well in this tournament matchup, they will not be able to progress to the semifinals, and we want to see them go to the semifinals, or at least give us a solid competitive matchup between both these teams, because we want to see a close game. Dragon, do we want to see a close game or what?
Oh, we always want to see a close game, no matter who it is. Whenever I'm casting, it always has to be a close game.
Yes, absolutely. Close games are the most exciting because if you just see a full blowout, it is snoozeville. I mean, we can try to hype up things as much as possible, but even if we see like a 6K game to like 100 points, boo, that is boring. We don't want to see boring. We want to see exciting. We want to be snacking on our popcorn, our chips, whatever snacks we have available, and we want to be sitting here just with our eyes open as wide as possible and just sitting here wondering what could happen next. Will we see a double charge, a triple, maybe a quadruple? Will we see a wipe? Will we see the other team come in the lead and then the other team come in the lead on the next map? That's exactly the kind of stuff that we want to see. We do not want to see a blowout. So, right now we're still sitting in a pause situation. Awesome stuff. We love pauses. Pauses are great. Hopefully this goes on for another half hour. Right now I am struggling with this decision. Do I pee and grab another beer, or do I wait to see if the ready up comes about? Because if I leave right now, the ready up could come out while I'm gone, and that could be very spooky for me. I mean, I could just be going to grab a beer and pee and mind my own business, and the game is going on while I'm gone. And if that happens, I could be missing on some ridiculous triple charges. I could miss out on this great witch play. So, guys, I need some help. Help me out here. Dragon, Sense, what do I do? What are my options?
They still seem to be confused.
You can either go to the bathroom or you can grab a bucket. That's what I would advise.
This is a difficult choice. There's many options. There's bottles. There's buckets. It appears that I have a beer being grabbed for me, so that is one thing out of the way, but now I have to worry about my bladder. Do I hold it? Do I risk getting a bladder infection, or do I go to the bathroom right now? I got to weigh the options because I do not want to miss this witch fight.
The important question is, do you have exemplary bladder control?
I have the best of everything. Best M2s, best skeets, best tanks, best bladder control, best running abilities. I'm really good at ramping off ramps on bicycles. I'm also really good at taking showers. I've never, ever been late for work. I'm also really good at animals and other video games. Rocket League, I'm pretty good at that. I'm really good with balls in my hands or not in my hands, either or. So, I mean, it's safe to say that I could probably last till next week without peeing.
That sounded vaguely like a job application. I would say you got the job.
Sorry, laying out your CV.
I'm a well-qualified applicant. Please consider me.
Oh, we going now? It's the infected readying up again.
We went from having one ready and one not ready to two unready. That is double. Oh no, both have gone ready. I've been caught off guard. I think both teams have strategized enough. So no, wait. The infected's unready.
Baited.
Now they're ready again. I don't know what to think, but I definitely cannot pee now. So we are going to see a witch fight coming soon to a theater near you. What will the survivors do? Will they molly, or will they draw with their bullets? If they don't use their molly here, they can't use it for the tank, but they could use it for, something else. But we see the smoker trying to get the pull down to the witch. These survivors need to be careful. They need to keep juking this tongue. There it is. They got the witch. The witch is going to try to find a way. She's climbing up the building. Here she comes ever so slowly. Will the survivors be able to kill her in time with this SI hit? And they do. Everything is dead. And everything else is also being dead. Times infinity. The infected hit just got completely shut down. I was really hoping for some mayhem like last round, but everything got shut down relatively well by Team Pro.
Well, if that pause was strategic, it worked for certain in favor of Big Rektum session. They got out of that so cleanly. Killed the charge before he could complete the charge, and Spitter fell short, actually, in that house. And the Hunter got cleared extremely quickly, Witch getting shut down. And that was brilliant for them, for Team Pro.
I can almost guarantee you that went so well purely because of that pause. That pause set up the survivors for success there. Not to mention the infected all came from one direction, allowing for the survivors to just M1 in one specific area and killing everything. No aim required, just aim down a hallway and shoot. Easiest thing in the world. Have you ever tried throwing hot dogs down a hallway with people with guns just aiming right at you? It's not going to work. Trust me, I've tried.
Yeah, Kyoto has tried almost everything you can think of, so he would know about throwing hot dogs down a hallway.
Reloading here.
Absolutely.
Everybody in the sewer.
10 out of 10. I've tried everything at least once. All right, so the survivors are going to drop down this hole. Look at their health bonus right now. This is perfect. As long as they can handle this next choke appropriately, they're going to make it to this tank with a ton of health, and they're going to be able to give the infected a run for their money, because survivors with a bunch of health are not something that are fun to fight against, because they're not slow, and even if you punch them, it's going to take a while to get them slow as well. And then even if you do get them slow, they still have pills, which makes them not slow again. So it takes a lot more work to wipe a survivor team if they've got a lot of HP and pills. But this hit right here is going to make it or break it for the survivors. They need to play this ever so cautiously. I mean, they could bait for days. It doesn't matter because they are not bleeding out. So they just need to be extremely cautious right now.
Indeed, yeah, they need to really send up their lowest bonus, which actually is Rochelle, but it's so marginal between her and Coach. And they've got a jockey, Spitter, and Arthur. They chipped the Hunter a little bit, actually. There is a Charger waiting as well. Hasn't spawned yet. But, again, this is them being really careful. Jockey tried going for a pounce actually, but just fainted a little bit.
Yeah, we're seeing some ultimate baiting right now. This is what the survivors need to do. They need to continue to bait. They need to wear out the other team so they get exhausted, possibly fall asleep with their keyboard. That way the infected does not are incapable of actually getting a coordinated hit. So if they can master this baiting right now, they are going to go to the tank and they are going to fight. And here they come. They all came up at once, and all the infected are missing. The Hunter actually did land. We do see a spit going onto the Hunter, but Coach is going to get out of there before anything can happen.
Oh, we triggered the car alarm accidentally, though.
Oh my God, okay, that infected attack might not have landed at all, but we do see an alarm car being triggered. If the survivors do not rush forward right now before the infected get their hit up, this could be the end for the survivors because not many teams can survive an alarm car activation.
Yeah, they've been pausing really well. They've also been baiting Mexican standoffs and ladder strokes out Sewers pretty damn well as well. They've got such a huge bonus at the moment. I wonder if they can actually keep it. Smoker's pulling Ellis a bit. Again, the spit's not really landing on anything, although Ellis just decided to run for a bit. Boomer not landing either. That's actually a solid shot down by the survivors. It's still going very strong with their
beautiful work by the survivors. I mean, that infected hit was a sloppy 2-2. No really good cappers, so they got shut down pretty quick. And the survivors used their tactical volley to prevent the common infected to come down that ladder. So they did a good job there using that volley to their advantage because it allowed them to handle that attack very well. And now we do see a tank up in the hands of Khufu. Let's go to a survivor war room to see how Pro handles this tank because right now they need to survive this tank.
That's it.
Try to chip.
Alright, still in back. Nothing.
Down.
We're good, we're good.
Oh my god.
Shit, I gotta go down.
Yeah, you and Tomato go down. Car is lost, car is lost.
Jockey.
We'll try to come back up if we can. Down.
Charger's up here.
Behind the ambulance.
If you guys can come back.
No, we got a Charger, hold on.
Oh, he's coming up. He's coming up. Help me
Coming
up.
back.
Help me up.
Coming back.
Tank's coming down. And he's getting smoked.
You can
Tank's walking the ladder. Reflector's free. He'll get me up. Just focus fire on Tank if you can. Fuck, he's coming down. Get him up on top. Get him up on top.
Getting in.
Tank Hunter's coming down here. Everyone come down. Everyone come down. Everyone come down. Focus fire. He'll go down. Cool. Alright, guys.
That was butt clenching.
Yes, it was.
It's perfect.
Yeah, best be finding me a health kit.
Damn it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe my eyes. That was looking extremely grim for the survivors. They was split 2-2 with 3 boomed. The tank seemed like he was going to be able to make short work of them, but they survived. And now the survivors are going to push forward with still a decent amount of health bonus and pills. So as long as they can shut down this hit, they'll be good, but that's a triple boom. That's not good. Triples are not good. And we've got a sweet double charge coming out with the smoke coming in and the jockey. No, that is a triple cap. And Nick right now is struggling to be able to get the clears. This is a huge attack from the infected team. That is taking away the remainder of their health bonus. Oh, that is not what we wanted to see after such a good tank fight.
That must be quite demoralizing for the survivor team, doing so well to survive the tank and carrying a bonus for as long as they did, but that was a brutal attack they just sustained there after the drop into the cemetery.
Oh man, every time it seems like things are going well, and then we see a triple of some kind, whether it be a triple charge or a triple boom, and that was a triple boom, setting up the infected to get a triple cap. So many triples, there's no way you can survive. And the charger's coming in, gets an in cap on Coach. The survivors still have plenty of health bonus right now, or not health bonus, but health to at least move through the map. if they can shut down this hit and move forward, they might be able to at least make it far enough before the next hit comes up, and they could still potentially make the safe room, even though they're kind of limping along right now.
Coach and Ellis are black and white. And the other two have not gone down yet.
Oh no. Dustin Ellis is black and white. He is in the back as well. They need to watch him because the infected are surely going to try to capitalize on that and make sure that he dies. But if, the survivors still could make it at this point, even though they're limping along, they've got like 2 hits left. As long as they can shut it down both times, they'll actually at least make it. Oh no. Oh no, another pause.
This one was for a crash this time.
No, I think that's all a ruse. I think this was another tactical pause by the infected team. They're preparing this final hit because they want to end the survivors right now. They want to go for another triple, maybe a triple boom, maybe a triple pounce, maybe a triple charger, a triple spit. Whatever it is, it has to be a triple if they want to succeed in slaying the survivors with this hit.
I have a hunch that maybe in the near future, teams, actual top-level teams, will be doing everything they can in scrims and preparation for cup matches to be practicing everything regarding pauses and strategic pausing. They'll do everything like stopwatches, getting the timers out, calculating how long they need to pause
Is
for.
that the ready up already? I don't think that was an appropriate amount of time for the infected to strategize. They should have paused for at least another 10 minutes. This might not work out in their favor. They need to focus hard right now if they want to slay these survivors, because that was hardly enough pause to be able to strategize for an effective hit. They might not even get a triple now. If they can't get a triple and they only get a double or a single, they might not succeed. And that's only a single boom and a skeet on the hunter, and the charge is going to get nothing. Oh, as I suspected, they did not. Oh no, we got a double kill with the free spit. No way. Every SI missed. Every SI got shut down, but we saw the no-scope 360 spitter come in and get a double kill onto both Coach and Ellis. I could not believe what I was seeing. They didn't land any triples, but the spitter comes in and gets the clutch double, ending 2 survivors' lives. And if these survivors don't make it in right now, they're going to be killed surely very shortly. And here it comes. The 2-2 might land, and it does. I cannot believe it. I did not think that short pause was going to allow the infected team to be successful. But fortunately, that spitter was prepared for that moment. He got the double kill, and that set the infected up for the final kill in the last 2 survivors.
Yeah, I think it was Blue Dynamite as well who did the pause. Was it? I can't remember who crashed, but anyway, that pause did not work out for Pink Rektum session. Blue team flipping the script completely and turning that pause around to the point they ended up getting a double kill with a free spit.
Oh my goodness. That if that spit wasn't as skilled as it was, the survivors surely would have made it to the safe room. They made short work of every other SI that came in at them. The hunter got shut down. The charger got shut down. The boom only landed 1, not 3. But then the spitter came in out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Seemingly from the heavens, the spitter fell. Fell from the heavens at such a high rate of speed that one of the survivors died instantly from the impact of the spitter, and then the other one got spit killed with a headshot. Impressive work from that spitter. Whoever that spitter was, I didn't get to see it, but they deserve some kind of medal because that was a ridiculous clutch play. And I do need to take this opportunity to use the restroom. So both Sense and Dragon, you guys can discuss something fancy pants while I evacuate my bladder.
Absolutely, go do that. We're about to kill it for the last thing as long as he did, but unfortunately that bladder just has to be emptied at some point, and it has to be now. So I cannot blame him for that. I have to say though, this match has actually been interesting because it did look as though Team Blue Dynamite were going to be sort of going away with it. But actually, Team Pro have actually come back a little bit and made it a little bit interesting with 2 maps still to spare. So there could still be something waiting at the end.
This is true, this is true. It's only 600 points, as you said. But unfortunately for our underdog, it's sort of a late tank here. But they still can come back from it if they wipe them on this tank and make it past it.
Yeah, 49% tank. This is a very difficult one, actually, for teams such as these, because they have to trigger it after the drop and then run back and defend themselves from an attack above while crossing back over the van. As if they're going to do the conventional strategy, of course, which is to run back. A couple of teams in the past, very, very rare to see, but they've been daring enough to actually go forward believe it or not, and actually take their chances in the bedroom.
That strat is something I've never seen, but I'd love to hear it.
Just when you thought you'd seen the craziest shit ever, there are some who will push it even further, trust me. I have seen a couple of teams just run for it into one of the bedrooms inside that apartment building and just fight the tank in there and just ruin it. Just to be completely unorthodox and flipping the script.
Might as well talk about the first hit. The first hit's a hunter, boomer, spitter, and a jockey. So they have a 2-2.
Indeed, yeah. So, depending on how well they land the hunter and the spit, could be great damage. I mean, you wouldn't expect much from a 2-2. Then again, we are talking about this match where 2 people died to a free spit when no caps landed. So we do know that anything is possible here with SI play.
That is true, that is true.
Oscar is always taking his time emptying his bladder. we're still waiting for him to return and ready up. But in the meanwhile, yes, we do have a tank of 49%. We have the Witch at 61%, which is in the flows event area. They will, if the survivors are still alive at that point, they will have dealt with both the tank and the Witch before triggering the event itself. At which point, they should have a free runs of a safe from. And Killatoy is back.
Welcome
Confirmed
back.
for the return. I successfully won the 1v1 with my toilet, and I have returned unharmed, ready to continue casting this map. We're on map 4 right now, and even though things are looking grim for the professional team, Pink Rektum Obsession, there is still this map and the finale, and anything can happen on the finale on the Parish. It is the Devil's Bridge, and crazy things happen all the time in competitive matches. The survivors are going to creep out right now, try to bait this hit.
Reloading.
Let's see what we have. We have a hunter, boomer, spitter, and a jockey. That's a dirty 2-2, but that is a spooky boomer getting slayed. Here comes the hunter and the jockey. Will they land? No. The jockey gets killed, but the hunter's still trying to come in to get a DP, but doesn't get it. He does get a pounce, but it's instantly cleared, and nothing happens with the spitter. He tried to spit, but didn't land on anything. That attack just got completely slayed, and the survivors are going to push forward unscathed.
Absolutely great first attack, actually, for the survivors to be shutting down. Went out that with running, what, like 15 damage total sustained. There is a charger still up, though, in the ghost mode. The charger's actually going to be trying to get a couple of fists on this. Again, the charger will show, but actually getting leveled. Actually getting insta-cleared. Hunter trying to pounce around, not succeeding. Boomer did actually get one on Coach in the front. Jockey just getting shoved around and killed.
Pow. Impressive work by the survivors. Sense, what do the infected need to do to make a comeback on this map?
Well, with the tank at 49%, which is going to be right up here at this drop, they're going to have to wipe them here, or maybe even before that, on the staircase up to the pool room. They could wipe them here. But they cannot let these survivors get past this tank.
That is absolutely right. They need to shut them down as soon as possible, and right now their attacks need to be on point. They need to get those 3s, at the very least 2s. We do see a 2-boom. That's perfect. That's better than a single boom. And the other SI are going to come in, but they do not land. Is there still a hunter jumping around?
Hunter got melee skeeted, actually.
Oh my goodness, everything got slayed. The 2-boom landed, but unfortunately no other high numbers occurred. And this is a game of math. If you do not land anything more than a 1 in this game, nothing will succeed. We're talking double booms, we're talking a pounce with a stumble, or a jockey with a stumble, or multi-charges. If that does not succeed, you will not get a lot of damage. The infected right now are getting the... Oh, we get a charge on Ellis up front. The spit needs to hurry up and get in there. No, the spit actually misses, but the jockey's going to try to get a separation. No, Ellis actually runs away from the jockey through the spitter. I'm not sure about that strategy. He did M2 the jockey, so he could have killed the jockey without running through the spit.
We're stuck in the corner of the wall and the van. I actually thought, God, if the tank was up behind her, she would have been caught now. But no, the tank's actually coming in the other end. Going in right away with no support.
We're going to wait to go to a war room. The tank is getting a hittable in right now. He is committing super early with no support and trying to get this car into play. His infected are already going in, so if he does not get this car in right now, it's going to be all for nothing. He does get an in cap onto Coach. He's got a corner on Jules, but no, he hits Jules too far away and tries to get the other car in, but does not manage to do it. He's only got 30% health. If he does not either get out or get another in cap, this tank is going to get killed very soon. He does manage to get out, but he's only got 24% health. It does not look like we're going to get to a war room because things are happening way too quick. Hunter's coming in, trying to get a delay. This tank might be looking to drop in and get this hittable. He's coming. Will he be able to get it? Nope, he doesn't. And he gets killed.
I think he tried going for the wrong car, actually. He should have just gone for the one that was closest to him. He might have been able to get the kill that way, but, well, Team Blue Dynamite lived to fight another day. They make it past the tank, and we're still 4 survivors alive when Coach could have easily died.
Sense, what happened with that tank fight? What happened that was wrong, and what could have gone better for the infected team?
Personally, I didn't agree with the tank going in right away when he had no support at all. He could have stayed on that roof and rocked for a little bit and then came in and moved the hittables in.
Yeah, absolutely. That tank came in the middle of all the survivors on the street with no infected up. Infected hit coming in. The boomer does get slayed, does stumble the smoker, or the hunter and the spitter, and they both get killed. The spitter does get a decently long pull here, actually. Surprisingly, now the smoker is finally dead. Wow. Everything else got killed, but that smoker somehow got a decent pull. But the infected team pushing in their tank really, really early. Questionable judgment by the tank. He didn't have any support. He tried to go for a hittable, but he took so much damage before he even got to one. He should have, at the very least, waited for support to either at least distract them or something so the tank wouldn't take so much damage. But, you know, things are what they are, and the survivors are moving forward with no pills, but a decent amount of health bonus so that they can still make this event here.
Boomer coming in at the back of a double boom. We've got a charger as well, which is waiting for his moment to get the multi-charge on this balcony. But both him and the jockey go. Charger getting leveled, jockey getting dead stopped and killed as well by Nick with that melee weapon.
Oh my god, Nick just went on a rampage on both that jockey and that charger. They both focus fired Nick, but he had a golf club and he said 4 to the infected and killed him. We see a hunter just barely missing a DP and landing on Rochelle afterwards. Still not a lot of damage. You know, that jockey probably should have been the only one going for Nick, and then the charge should have tried to get some of the survivors that were lined up on the outside, possibly getting one knocked off. But they got focus fired onto one survivor and then got killed.
Yeah, there is a witch up ahead as well, in the alleyway just before the house with the pill cabinet. And there is a boomer as well below the balcony, getting a triple boom with a back, and Charger getting a short charge actually on Rochelle. The smoker pulling her into the spit even more.
That was a triple boom. Like I've stated before, this game's all about mathematics, and he got the triple boom. That is a number 3. That is higher than a number 2 and a number 1, which allowed the infected to get a tremendous amount of damage. So Blue Dynamite has no health bonus. They've got hardly any HP left. Everybody's limping, and we do have an in cap coming out on a Blue Diamond playing Ellis. If the infected move in right now, they might be able to get some more in cap. That spit is all over the stairwell. Jules didn't stand a chance. Beautiful work by the infected, and they're going to try to get even more damage on right now. Coach got pulled and then stumbled. I don't know what happened there. And then Ellis gets scratched by the jockey. They need to be careful right now. This jockey's coming back for second. Gets an cap on Coach. This jockey's going for the clutch. Will the jockey get under Rochelle? He does. Oh my god.
No. 10 out of 10 jockey.
10 out of 10 MVP jockey. The jockey slaying 3 survivors all on his own. Once again, seeing the number 3 being utilized. We're seeing nothing but 3s all game. Triple booms, triple charges, and now a jockey getting a triple kill on the survivors. Clutch play by that jockey.
If the survivors
think that wasn't even a ledgehang jockey, that was completely normal cap jockey going triple. It was unbelievable.
If the survivors would have made it past that event and made it to the pill cabinet, there was 3 sets of pills in there.
Oh, that would have been what they needed so very desperately. That was going to be a difficult thing. They wanted it, but they could not achieve it. They were too slow, and the infected team was too ruthless. Pink Rektum Obsession sending in their most elite assassin, the jockey, to finish the job and not allowing the survivors to push through that event and get to those pills. Fantastic work, but once again, we're faced with a situation where Pink Rektum Obsession slayed Blue Dynamite, but now they need to survive as survivors if they want to get points. They're under 1,000 points right now. That is the number 1, and 3 zeros. 3 again. The number 3 is just haunting the survivors right now, and they need to make sure that a triple boom doesn't land, or a triple spit, or anything of the number 3.
Hunter coming in from top, and we got a boomer going in for a single boom on Coach. Hunter going around, getting dead stop by Coach who was boomed, and a jockey getting shoved into a corner and shut down. But getting the right on Coach, on Nick into the death spit.
Yeah, that was a great job by the survivors. They only allowed the boomer to get one boom on Coach, and then they shoved everything else. We saw a jockey and a spitter come in, and they got punched right in the throat, and they got shut down very quick. So the survivors did a great job, just like Blue Dynamite did on their round. The first hit got shut down pretty quick, and the survivors are going to move forward, but they need to be careful. This area is riddled with common infected. If they do not handle these common infected well, the SI are going to stand a good chance of doing a tremendous amount of damage. And a great pop on that boomer by Rochelle, dropping down immediately and getting the frag. The infected are still going to come in here with a charger and a smoke, or a hunter and a spitter. The charger does miss, but he's getting a tremendous amount of punches. The hunter landed with the spit, getting a little bit of damage onto Coach, but the survivors recovered fairly quickly. But a good amount of chip, but the survivors are still alive right now. They don't have anybody bleeding out.
Absolutely, no, they're going strong still. Tank is going to be coming up soon. They've probably got one more hit to deal with before it happens, and they got a jockey. And what else are they going to get? A smoker, boomer, and what does Cooper get? Hunter. So no charger actually, and no spitter either.
Yes, so the infected team, I think they should probably hold this hit for the walk back over the van. This is actually a pretty decent hit to try to distract them for the tank to come in, but it looks like we've got a hunter already spawned up below inside of a room, so that means they're going to be attacking here. And the jockey making scary noises outside, jumping around. They are ready to hit as soon as they drop. They don't have a spitter though, so I'm not sure that this attack is going to do a whole lot of damage in a small confined area with a boomer. But let's see if they can somehow work some magic right now. The survivors need to be careful because they're... Oh, the hunter gets out! Beautiful work by the hunter. He was pre-spawned in the room below, but he's going to come outside. They might actually be able to just wait for the tank now. But this jockey needs to escape. He doesn't. He goes in. He lands onto a survivor, but nobody's there to help him, so this jockey gets killed quick. Then the hunter. All we have left is a smoker and a boomer, and I guess they're going to hold this for the tank. The boom tries to rocket boom, gets shut down, and all that's left is this smoker. I don't think the smoker is going to be able to get a good separation pull.
Oh, except it is so, but does actually get cleared by Rochelle, crucially, and Coach is able to get back over.
They really should have held that attack for the tank because he actually spawned super close. So if they would have slowed them down at that ban, they could have been able to get enough separation for the tank to get in there with a hittable. But now they could not pull that off, and this tank is chilling out inside this window, deciding if he wants to go from below or above, and he is going to go from above. So that means we're going to see a tank possibly play a little bit of rock tank from this window before finally committing.
This tank is at 15%.
I'm going to put a sort of, it's a war room for rogue perception.
Charge. Charge and dock.
What the fuck?
That's it.
Wow, did you see that tank? That was impressive tank play! No, I'm just kidding. That was an amazing triple cap by his SI support. The tank only in-capped one dude, while the SI slayed the other 3 survivors. But all in all, very good coordination by the infected team. They instantly killed the survivors. They didn't even stand a chance. They didn't even have a chance to even say anything. I mean, that was an extremely short war room, and the infected team just doing a great job getting that 3 cap on all other 3 survivors aside from the one the tank was going for.
Yeah, by the time I actually got Brightness into the war room, I just already went back to it, so there's already a tri-cap going on.
Yeah, no one was prepared for that. Wow, we just immediately went to an infected war room, and then everything just happened instantly. Tank committed, everything died. None of us even had a chance to react to what happened. So that was very, very quick work of the survivors by the infected.
There's talk amongst teams of buff from abuse. It's actually something you know pretty damn well, Kota, as of just recently.
What happened? I missed that part.
There was talk in the chat about buff from abuse. for some reason.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of bathroom abuse going on at my house right now. My toilet keeps trying to come at me and try to fight me, but, you know, unfortunately, I'm a veteran. I'm an experienced assassin of toilets, and this toilet didn't stand a chance. I slayed him instantly. I got the 360 no-scope P-shot, and I win every time. Every time I get an instant kill on this toilet, he keeps coming back for more. He thinks he's going to do good, but he doesn't stand a chance. I've trained for this my entire life.
With this early tank here, this could be what our our infected need. Wipe the survivors, run the bridge.
That's the last opportunity that they have in this game to get the comeback. They have to wipe with this first tank and then make it all the way to the safe room if they want to stand any chance of recovering from this 700-point deficit. If they cannot kill this or wipe with this first tank, then chances are we're not going to see a comeback from Pink Rektum Obsession, and Blue Dynamite is going to take home the trophy, which means they're going to go to the semifinals, and they're going to go head-to-head against NCI for the monies. So Pink Rektum Obsession needs to focus all of their efforts right now into this first early tank fight.
Yeah, it's make or break time now. I mean, they've had quite a few good opportunities to come back and get closer to the lead that the team Blue Dynamite have amassed, but Pink Rektum Obsession never really been able to capitalize on those key moments where it's at the most challenging times and they just had to persevere. They just haven't really been able to craft that for themselves, and now they've got it until the very last minute to sort of do or die. It's going to be really, really tough for them to do it.
Yeah, this is going to be a really bad spot because of these fences. The survivors can just sit on top of these fences and shoot the tank to death. And unless they can manage to get those survivors down off of there, this tank is not going to be able to do a whole lot.
There we go, it's live. Got Boomer at the front, actually getting popped in a smoker and a charge landing. And a jockey somewhere as well, coming around, getting shoved and smacked in the face by Nick with his round.
Oh, decked right in the mouth hole. Fight Club all over again. The infected really can't do a whole lot there because all the survivors are just chilling in the safe room, and they can just focus fire in one direction and kill all of the infected. And we see a tank up in the hand of Reflector. Let's go to an infected war room to see how they handle this last moment in this tournament.
I think I'll need a distraction for this boom.
Said boomer.
Oh, you commit?
Said boomer. Right now.
Sack boomer.
Sorry, I thought you said save. Good rock, good rock.
You got your 3 cap.
Save it.
Nice. You're gonna have to go in.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Call us.
Turn around. Come out.
So you never go in until tank has like 3,000 health points. You went in too early, I still was green.
We're back. We just saw Reflector playing the tank, and he did not manage to get the wipe. He got 2 full in caps. Unfortunately, the SI committed a little too soon. The tank had a really early in-cap opportunity on Survivor, but the infected should have waited just a second later so the tank could focus on another attack, or another target rather, after getting that initial in-cap. So the infected SI went in, too soon, got cleared, and then the tank was left alone. So that was a great wipe opportunity, but they weren't able to capitalize it. Now the survivors are going to move forward. So if they cannot wipe the survivors at this early choke point with a death charge or something, I don't think they're going to be able to make a comeback on this map.
Yeah, I think they're on it to win it now, our Team Blue Dynamite. They just survived the intro tank already. They've still got 2 good guys in perm health, pretty healthy. And while they've got a Hunter Charger, Spitter, and Jockey as the next attack to come up against, with a potential death charge spot here in the middle of the bridge. But Hunter's actually coming from the far back. The SI looks a bit spread out actually in terms of their current positions.
Yeah, this Hunter's not going to be too useful. They do have a Jockey and a Charger. These guys are going to be the 2 critical SI that they need to do something well at this choke point. They need to get a ledge. They need to get a death charge. They need something. And here comes a charge from the bind. Might get a quad charge.
Whoa.
He does get the quad charge. Beautiful quad charge. There will be no deaths, though. So even though that charge was beautiful, we're not going to see a death right now. Dude, we do see a Jockey taking Nick. He's going to go for a ledge chain. Will he be able to make it in time? No, he gets cleared. You know, there was no death right there, but that quad charge allowed the Infected to do a huge amount of damage. So the survivors are going to be limping along right now. And, you know, the Infected still could wipe the survivors fairly early right now.
It's certainly possible. Yeah, there's another death charge opportunity here if they so choose to use it if they get a charger. They might not even need that. They could just probably get the damage, except that Smoker's already spawned to the back quite a while away. Certainly not in range. There is a charger though. See, trying the death charge to give for multi-charge, gets a double charge on Ellis and Nick. A Hunter's on coach, the Spirit goes down. That's it.
Beautiful work. Once again, Pink Rektum Obsession doing a great job of shutting down Blue Dynamite with their SI. You know, for this map and the previous 2 to 3 maps, they've done a great job of using their SI and doing a lot of damage to the survivors. But every time we've seen them do well with Infected, we have not been able to see them do well as survivors. So this is it. This is the final moment for Team Pink Rektum Obsession. If they do not shut down this tank and make it past the first spooky, scary choke point, there is absolutely nothing they can do to come back. And my scores are currently messed up, so I'm not sure how many points they need to come back from.
It's about
they need
1,000.
about 1,000. Yeah. They need to make the chopper with bonus. That's something they haven't done once in this match so far. Team Pro, they've not made the save from at all, alone get bonus in. So that's something they need to change right now.
Yeah, they're going to have to focus all of their efforts. History could continue to repeat itself on this finale because this is the only opportunity they have left to make a comeback and somehow make enough points to win the game. But they have to have a good amount of health bonus making it into the chopper, and that is a long ways away.
Well, Dustin and Ban is the one we're waiting for. I guess he's doing some last-minute pep talk and strategizing, just basically going over with his team anything they need to know and just be aware of, especially in regards to this intro tank. They gotta get to the intro tank first and kill it. That's the first hurdle they gotta clear. If that's done, we can focus on the next bits, but God, it must be tense in their war room right now.
Oh, it's got to be tense, and I think we should probably immediately... Let's go to a Survivor War Room right now. Let's go ahead and go to a Survivor War Room and see how they handle this situation.
Absolutely.
They're all behind the truck.
Started. Don't start the event. Try to chip. Nice. Is that,
Committing.
is that that?
I fall down.
Truck is still up.
Thanks.
All right, we're back, and woo, go Survivors! Only one in cap with that tank fight. The Survivors are doing really well right now. They need to keep going forward. They need to survive this next choke point and not allow them to get a death charge, death jockey, death pull, whatever. So they did a good job of surviving. They probably took a little bit more damage than needed to because Nick put himself in a weird position. But still, nonetheless, Team Pink Rektum Obsession is pushing forward alive with a decent enough HP to make it to the chopper.
Reloading.
Yeah, it's definitely doable for them at the moment still, but there is another tank up ahead. They have to still deal with this horde as well as all the hits
Oh, they
that come
still
up.
have the second tank?
I believe
Oh
so.
my
yeah.
god.
Jockey on the right, Ellis is separated. There's a charger as well as a hunter getting. Oh, this is terrible. They got themselves completely separated on this hit, and the SR just went straight in to capitalize on it.
Fortunately, most of that damage went to a survivor that was already not even health bonus, but that is the second in cap on Nick. So he is black and white. They need to feed him a lot of pills. They didn't get death charged or death anything, so they are still going forward, which is okay, but they have taken a lot of damage right now, and as long as these SI continue to hit, there is really no hope in the world that they can make it past this next tank. So right now, in their current situation, I don't think they honestly even have enough health bonus right now to make the comeback.
Well, the distance of this map is 600. There is a smoke with the back. Don't really landing anything. Jockey getting a coach for a bit of damage, actually. Double boom at the back. And a proxy as well on the same people. But still, they're keeping their health. Scoops actually did take quite a bit of damage in an attack, and he's running slow. Reflector really needs to pass his pills to him, and does so.
Yeah, they can't make it far forward. There is a van way up ahead that has 4 sets of pills. They need to make it to those pills if they want to stand a chance of making it to the chopper. But they've got a decent ways to go. The SI probably has 2 more attacks before that ever happens.
Rochelle gets wedged.
Oh no, this could be the end. They need to get her up. We got a pull on Nick coming out right now. Oh my god, the tactical nuke has been deployed. Oh, that smoke just
they
got
could
bombed.
get a charge. They could get death charge on Ellis.
Oh, that is it. Everybody, that is it. That death charge sealed the deal. The survivors are not going to be able to make a comeback. You saw it here just now. Wow. Rochelle ledged herself, and then a death charge came out. You know, the tactical nuke wasn't enough to stop the infected from getting that. And Team Pink Rektum Obsession, holy crap, say that team 5 times fast, are not going to be able to win this match. So Blue Dynamite is going to go to the semifinals to face off against Team NCI. Great job by both teams, but Blue Dynamite pulled it off in the end, and it was all map 1, to be honest. Map 1 set them up for this entire game. So Lobie, the tank, is going to move in right now to try to finish the game off. Gets an in-cap with this car onto Reflector, gets a kill onto Nick, and the jockey's on the final survivor coach, and that is all she wrote. GG to both teams. Impressive work. And you know what? Map 1 sealed the deal for Blue Dynamite on this map.
Commiserations to Pink Rektum Obsession. They have been knocked out of the tournament, but congratulations to Team Blue Dynamite totally going at it with determination and securing their place in the Final Four of the MavWar tournament, and thoroughly deserved as well their play.
Yeah, you know, if it wasn't for the map 1, like I've said, this would have been a serious nail-biter right now, and I almost think that Pink Rektum Obsession would have actually won, given the fact that they made it further on the finale, but Blue Dynamite did a great job of starting this game out right and getting the huge point spread from map 1, allowing them to win this game. So they're going to move on to the semifinals. Congratulations to everybody on Blue Dynamite, and nice try to everybody on Pink Rektum Obsession. That was a good round 12 of the MavWar tournament. And before I completely forget, before anyone else forgets, please go to the website mavwar.com, MavWar.com, and vote for your MVP. I cannot guarantee that the witch from map 3 will be an MVP for slaying that boomer and that survivor, but there are plenty of other good options to vote for, so please go to the website and make your vote.
If only AI Bill was an option again.
Oh, AI Bill, if he was an option, he would be a definite vote, and he actually won the vote from the previous game that he played in. So congrats to AI Bill. A Boomer plushie will be sent to your server or wherever you exist on the internet. So thank you, AI Bill, and we hope to see you again someday. Also, thank you to Dragon, Brightness, and Sense for all being here. I know we didn't hear a whole lot from Sense, but he was there in times of need. So thank you for being an additional co-caster support thing. I guess we could consider you a smoker in this instance, but thanks for everybody for being here, and thanks for everybody for watching.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. See you guys next time.
Oh, Brightness Talk!
Oh, Brightness Talk. Oh.
Brightness Talks.
Oh. Alright. Have a good night.
You too.
Whee!